Hello folks, and welcome to another weekly update from myself, Sarah Lean. It feels really quick this week and it's been very busy, so hopefully we've got enough content to cover off in the news this week. But first I want to start with some personal news. So I actually treated myself to a new laptop this week. I have a Lenovo ThinkPad and it's the X13 model. I've only had it for a few days, but what I'm going to do is write a review of it, maybe do a video about how I feel about it and the use cases and stuff like that. But I just wanted to show you my new shiny toy that I am absolutely loving. And yeah, hit me up if you get any comments or any questions or any tips on how to use it. Anything, let me know. So in terms of the Azure news this week, what we've seen is a new commitment from Microsoft about launching a data centre in Belgium. So I think they're trying to start that process of actually having a data centre in Belgium. I'm not sure it's confirmed yet, but the intention is definitely there. So it's exciting to see that, exciting to see the expansion and more data centres come online. We've also got a traditional Azure Site Recovery update rollout coming out. So update rollup 59 is out. It's in general availability right now. And what we're seeing is a lot of bug fixes, but we're also seeing some additional features around how you can use ASR to back up and disaster recovery. That's not a word, but DR, your environment from somewhere to Azure. I think there's new capabilities there in terms of VMware. We've got some more capabilities as well. So definitely check that out if you're using ASR in your environment, or potentially if you're not using it, have a look at this because I do think it adds some additional features into the product as well. Now, a big one that we do have to mention here is a retiro, and a retire on the 31st of January 2022, and that's Azure Scheduler. We're told that the appropriate tool that you should move to is Logic App to schedule tasks, and Azure Scheduler wasn't something that I use. I didn't hear a lot of people using it, so that's potentially why it's being retired. But it looks like Logic App is actually going to be the solution that you will use going forward. So if you are using Azure Scheduler, then please look at moving off that very soon, because it is due to retire on the 31st of January 2022, which is not far away at all, people. We've also seen some new Azure Virtual Machine SKUs being added to the estate, and these are confidential compute virtual machines. So let me read the names of them because they are quite strange. We have the DCASV5 and the ECASV5 virtual machines. Now these virtual machines are powered by the AMD processors in terms of confidential compute, which is quite exciting to see. Now this is in public preview, but it's only in 2 regions. So at the moment I'm speaking to you right now, it's in the West US and the North Europe data center. So those are the only 2 regions that you can use these new confidential compute virtual machines in. Hopefully though, we'll see that gets rolled out in future data centers as we go. Now the last bit of news that I want to cover off in terms of Azure is that VPN gateways now support up to 100 connections. So that could be 100 site-to-site connections, it could be 100 VNet to VNet connections, or a mix of both. But that's an additional capability that's now generally available right now. So if you're using VNet gateways, then definitely have a look and see if you can add on an additional couple of site-to-site VPNs or VNet to VNet peerings there within that as well. One thing that I did want to announce and share with you is that the Glasgow Azure user group is having a meetup on the 15th of December. Now this is our first meetup for quite a while, as we took a bit of a summer break and extended that. But this is going to be our last meetup for the year, and it's going to be a big one. We have some great speakers lined up. We have some locals, some supporters of the Glasgow Azure user group. We have Keith and we have Gary presenting to us for the first time, and we also have AMD speaking with us as well. And they're also going to be supporting our quiz. So I know there's some good prizes and swag coming their way for the quiz. So the event is free to attend. It'll be kicking off about 6 p.m. in the UK on the 15th of December. And we'll be running for a couple of hours. We would welcome anybody everywhere to attend our meetup. So yeah, The information will be in the show notes, in the description below, wherever you're watching or wherever you're listening to the show. So yeah, check it out and please do join us. We would love to see you there to celebrate our meetup of December and the last one of 2021. It's been a ball catching up with you all, people. I have a ton of work to do today and a couple of presentations to actually deliver. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we'll get to catch up in another video.